Silicon Valley Future Forum.
And I'm JeanCarl Bisson, developer advocate here in the Bay Area. This is a very cool job I get to do. I get to come out and explain how Watson and Bluemix, IBM Cloud offerings are changing the world. And that's the power that a cognitive developer is going to be harnessing in the next couple of years. So cognitive is the next era of digital transformation. If you're not familiar with how cognitive is going to change the developer's life, it's going to be a massive change. So we're seeing digital transformation is all around us. So we're collecting more and more data every day. There's going to be 44 trillion gigabytes in 2020. There's going to be 89% of the marketers expect customer experience to be their primary differentiator. There's going to be 28% of enterprise applications will be SaaS-based. The API economy is going to also be growing. And the cognitive capabilities will be embedded in most applications. So I want to first explain IBM Bluemix, which is our cloud platform. This is where you develop your applications, whether they're on-premise, in the cloud, or a hybrid approach. So IBM saw a need for a platform that a developer can push code into the cloud, whether it be that hybrid approach, on-prem, or in the public cloud. So we have a whole bunch of different approaches to this. There's the DevOps experience, where your team can push code into Git repos. We have microservices, runtimes, IoT, basically everything a developer needs to develop their application, we have that to offer. So Bluemix is based on an open source platform, open source technologies, including Cloud Foundry, OpenStack, Docker, and OpenWhisk. We also have a huge catalog of services. So a developer may need a database or may need a platform to manage their IoT devices. So all that is based on open source or third-party technologies. And then your applications are hosted in whichever runtime you need. So humans excel at a certain set of capabilities, but how does that scale out? This is where IBM Watson comes into play, where it can scale out that analysis of unstructured natural language data. So there's 12 services available in the IBM Bluemix catalog. You can see they're based on either text, audio, or image analysis. So some of my favorite services in Watson include natural language understanding. You can these are REST-based APIs that you can call from anywhere, from any platform or cloud. So natural language understanding takes a body of text and extracts out entities, keywords, concepts, categories. And then as a developer, I can use a JSON response from the API and use that data in my application however I see. Then we have personality insights. As a consumer or as a marketer, we want to understand how our choices or our preferences make an impact in how we interact with the world. So personality insights uses the big 5 personality traits, and then there's subcategories of each of those 5 traits. You can see Oprah's personality here, and each of these attributes is available in a JSON response. And then finally, we're all taking photos, right? But what do those photos contain on tweets and on Snapchats? So you can, as a developer, analyze images and understand there are 2 people, a male and a female, what age range, and then what's around them. You can organize photos. You can understand if your tweets to your brand, what do the photos represent in that? Then we also have Watson IoT. So drones and other IoT solutions are coming about. How are you going to collect all this data, manage devices and the data, and extract out? There's over 80% of the data in the world is unstructured, and we're barely tapping the value in that. So Watson is at work in the world. Alex the Kid is a artist. He used Watson to make a new song, Not Easy. And H&R Block in the last tax season used Watson to analyze your tax return to get you the biggest return possible. So BMW is also using IBM Watson to understand how to reinvent the driver experience, whether it be from preferences on what you want to play, what music you want to play, or how you drive. Drones. Drones are another thing that's coming about in the last couple of years and now into the future. So you can see at our IBM booth, we have a simple application that takes a photo with the drone, analyzes it, and then you can do things like in an insurance, analyze the photo for damage and verify that it actually did occur, or to what extent the damage has occurred. We also have the weather company. Over 2.2 million locations worldwide available to you as a developer via a REST-based API to pull in that data, to verify that insurance claim that hail did occur at that point and damage whatever vehicle. Join us on the journey to be a cognitive developer at developer.ibm.com/code. And if you have any questions, stop by the booth. I also have a session at 5 o'clock diving more into the developer experience and how you can get started with IBM Watson. Thank you.
Silicon Valley Future Forum.